Hello and welcome to another night of football at Bradley Central High School where we're taking on the Central Blue Raiders. Brett Brown.
Freeman.
Brett Whitehead. So we have a sideline going to give you some Twitter feed if you want to catch that at Vox Sports. We have Blair Terrell. Blair's jumping in here. We want to welcome you to this broadcast tonight, and as we get excited about this, we must be aware that there is a storm approaching, so we may have a weather delay at some point. If not, enjoy the game. Give us some feedback on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you as we do the game, and let's enjoy the band and the players as they come on the Bear Walk right now. So we're getting out of their way.
They're good.
Yes, gotta go back. Gotta go back down. Sorry. Hey, buddy.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're about to start. Are you excited? Thank you. 14 minutes till kickoff. Okay, we got a while.
How long?
Yeah.
Why is your shot out? It's the knob at the very end of the camera. On the end of the camera.
Oh, God.
Hey guys, apparently today is September 9th.
It is Friday, September the 9th.
What's it, Brown? What's it like to be a player in the beginning of a game?
Probably not.
Can you hear me, Brett Brown?
Moses is already losing his voice.
Well, this is Mr. Shorter down the sideline.
Get them as they are going through the
Poster.
banner with the bands and all that.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live matchup between the Bradley Central Bears and the Cleveland Blue Raiders. I'm Brett Brown. I'm here with Troy Freeman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off. Michael Bergovsky will be kicking for the Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, you can feel the electricity in there as kickoff is away. Field it around the 10, drops the ball. And Cleveland does not get very far. Tori, as the Cleveland offense comes out onto the field, who are some of your key offensive players to watch for the Blue Raiders?
Well, my offensive players for the Blue Raiders would have to be Skylar Davis, Keegan Jones, and Ben Wyrick. They've shown these past 3 games that they've played over the last 3 weeks that they are definitely some of the best players on that team, and they are some of the top 3 to watch.
For defensive players on the Bradley side, we have sophomore end and junior end Kevin Gentry and Malik Whaley. They've played great all year long, and defense coordinator Courtney Braswell has said of Gentry, he might be all district as the first play starts. Rush to the outside, and he's taken down for little to no loss. There is a flag on the field, though. We're seeing what the call is right now.
Casey still in on the tackle.
Number 38, Payson Still makes the tackle. And there's a 15-yard face mask penalty going against the Bears. Not the best way to start off the game, but the Bears should recover with great leadership from current tackle leader Jay Pearson. The sophomore has 24 tackles so far this year and has 5.5 tackles for a loss so far this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a false start on the play. Officials are sorting in that now.
Or are we just wanting gradual updates?
You can do momentum changes.
And the Bears jumped off sides. 2 plays and 2 penalties.
2 plays, 2 penalties. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bears are not off to a great start.
Take a second down and 3.
Cleveland's ready for the upcoming play. They're prepared and ready to go. We'll have a short field here. Only about 3 yards to go. There we go. Quick fullback handoff here, right up the middle, and it only gets 1 or 2 yards on the play.
Where's that one from? Up here? Or is that up
That
top?
one is over there.
Taken out to the 25-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland has gotten a first down, and they're at their own 25-yard line.
Brett, first couple of plays down here on the field, it feels like the ground is shaking. This is so exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our coach, Mr. Schroyer, down on the field giving us sideline commentary. The pass is away, and it's caught. Oh, no, it's not. Drops the ball as junior safety, Kaysen Still breaks up the pass. Excellent job there defensively by the Bears. Great way to recover by stopping a big play after 2 penalties on the first 2 plays of the game.
And you know, Brett, Kaysen Still is one of the ones I have as one of our standout players. He had some great plays 2 weeks ago in the McMinn County game, and I think he's going to be one to watch.
Fullback handoff. Once again, short yardage. That their front line is doing a great job blocking up holes in the early going. Hunter Dugan on the tackle.
And to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders. Marking at the 27.
Hey, did y'all see that tweet? Or not tweet, that Facebook post that mom was trying to put out?
gentlemen. There's a quick pass, and he is sacked on the play. Ladies and gentlemen, great defensive play there. That is as good as you can do. Right off the snap of the ball, bust through the line and get a sack. That sets up a great field position for Bradley, as Cleveland has a 4th and long. Hunter Dugan on the sack. Great way for Hunter Dugan to start the game, a tackle and a sack on the very first drive of the game. That's how you get things going. Seth Garcia gets the hike, punts it away, and it's about the 45. Here's a return from Tyler Carpenter, and he's down right at the 50-yard line. Tackled almost immediately.
And Carpenter takes it out to midfield. Tackled by Donald Jones and Zach Willis.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Bradley's offense comes to take the field, we go over to Tori. Tori, what are some of your key defensive players for Cleveland?
Some of the key defensive players I have are linebacker Ben Wyrick, who is actually a former Bear. He's been doing a standout job in the last 3 games for Cleveland, and he is definitely one for the Bears to watch. And
important note, Cortland Bradley, the Bears' #1 running back, is out for this game with a tweaked hamstring. First pass of the game, and he is 15 yards downfield. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great pass from Cole Copeland. Absolutely fantastic pass to #3, Nick Howell.
That was simply electrifying.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Howell and Adam Morris, both sophomores you would want to watch in this game. Both have been underutilized so far in the season, but look to make big emergencies tonight. Just a quick handoff, and he's gobbled up right behind the line. Ladies and gentlemen, is number 44 for the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Dan Wiley. Another great defensive player to watch for the Blue Raiders. Junior Robert Anderson, their safety. Right now, he has 53 tackles on the year so far, which is very impressive with just 3 games. Is that a handoff? Handoff right up to the side. Not much going there. Looks like the Bears on 3rd down and about 10 will be looking through the air. Looking through the air possibly for Trevin Hill, who hasn't had that productive of a year so far. So far in the season, only 1 catch. Maybe he will come up along with Nick Howell and Adam Morris tonight as big game changers later in the evening. 3rd down and 10. The Cleveland student section is going absolutely crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Copeland gets the pass and he throws it. And it's a touchdown for the Bears! Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful rainbow pass by Cole Copeland. Excellent job there. Receiver got separation from the corner, made a rainbow pass, shoulder drop, teardrop pass. Absolutely amazing. Speaking of teardrops, ladies and gentlemen, it is about to rain. We're feeling droplets right now. Hopefully that does not affect the players' performance so far tonight. Michael Baragowski to make the PAT. So far he's 11 of 13 on PATs this year. And now he is 12 of 14 as that PAT sails straight through the uprights.
And you know, Brett, as Mr. Schroyer said earlier, you can absolutely feel the excitement in Bear Stadium. These 2 teams are crosstown rivals, and just every year it gets more and more exciting. And as the Bears have scored this touchdown early in the first quarter, you know, it can only get better from here.
That's right, and this student section is pumped. I don't know if you can hear them through the microphone down here on the field. They are literally nuts.
Yes, we can certainly hear that student section from here. They are blowing it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there, Bradley's offensive line, who's missing senior Chase Gibby. Didn't look like he was missing a beat right there. Great protection throughout in the passing game, but it could look a little better in the running. The rushing game needs to improve if the Bears really want to stick it to the Raiders tonight. Raiders line up for their second kick return of the night. It took the Bears just 3 plays to score on their opening drive of the game. Michael Bergovsky to kick out. And the kick is away. Ladies and gentlemen, received at about the 14-yard line. And he's tackled almost after 10 yards. Flag on the play, though.
He's taken down by Logan Swafford. Like it might have been a block in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to get a very big crowd reaction here. Penalty on the play. And there's a block in the back against Cleveland.
While they're marking that offense, want to remind you.
And ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is very excited about that call. After 2 very, very harming penalties on Bradley's first 2 plays, it's good to have their fortunes changing already.
Want to make sure everyone is safe when the Lightning come.
Ladies and gentlemen, quarterback Jay-Sean Hill hasn't had the best year so far for Cleveland. He's completed just 44% of his passes for only 263 yards. Just a quick swing pass there. Only goes for about 1 or 2 yards.
Jake Presley helping out on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this defensive line so far doing a great job containing the edges, restricting any kind of outside movement. There's an option, and there's a fumble on the play, and he's down at the 10. Excellent job there containing the number 13, Malik Whaley, one of the players to watch tonight. Great way right there to bust through the line and wreak some havoc. Excellent job there by junior Malik Whaley.
About the 28, almost the 29 is where they need for the first, so it's about 20 yards to go, third down here. 20 for the Blue Raiders.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this third down, and it is seemingly forever for Cleveland. Cleveland will need a great play here from, and there's a quick run. And he is swallowed up whole behind the line, ladies and gentlemen. Jay-Sean Hill is able to get nowhere. So far in the year, Jay-Sean Hill and Keegan Jones are Cleveland's 2 leading rushers, with Keegan Jones averaging 6.7 yards per carry, and Jay-Sean Hill averaging 3.7. Raiders lining up for his second punt today. Seth Garcia, pretty good for his first punt, about a 35-yarder. We'll see how good his leg really is now that they're at their own 15-yard line. Bradley student section is very excited, cheering on their Bradley Bears. Fair catch is made at about the 46-yard line, 44-yard line.
Hey, Brett, I'm in the stands with Chef Richmond Flowers. Can we take a moment?
Yes, sir.
Chef, what you been up to? You're not here at Bradley anymore, but I know you're cheering us on.
Pretty good. We're up 7-0, and they haven't got very far, so we're doing pretty good. He came today.
Do you quicken up when they come down the field?
I do.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that pass goes just beyond the outstretched hands of number 18, senior Tyler Carpenter. Carpenter leads the Bears in receptions on the year with 15, 281 yards, 5 receiving touchdowns, and 18.7. It's quite impressive. It means just about every time he catches the ball, the Bears of the way down the field. Very impressive from senior receiver Tyler Carpenter.
For the Bears.
Down at 9. So far, this offensive line has held up great and giving great pass protection for Cole Copeland. Junior Nick Howe catches the ball but steps just out of bounds before he can get the marker. However, it is short, and the Bears are on their own side of their field.
So we are coming back. If you are watching this stream right now, let you know we will be back in just a few minutes with this football game rounding up. Players are still in the locker rooms. Fans are coming back into the stands. And your broadcast crew is on standby. So if you will remain on standby, we'll be back shortly.
This chair. Oh my God. It's like a sponge.
Check, check, check. Okay.
Now, you see that ghosting? That's this bar.
Oh, the hair had to go up. Oh, it's about to be an afro. Okay.
I hope everybody appreciates what we've done to keep this.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is actually
You guys are doing a great job.
Hey, we have a weather graphic.
Okay,
Weather graphic.
going back down. Keep this show on the road. Thanks for watching, everybody that's watching this stream tonight. Go ahead. Start here.
All right. Go live. Tell me when we go live.
Do we have all the cameras back on?
I'll have to piece of hair out like that.
This camera looks like it's water. I think.
The Bradley and Cleveland football players are about to retake the field.
Hey, switch to camera 1. Not live. Well, yeah, put it live actually. Camera 1 live.
Put my mic.
What in the world? Okay, take it off.
What happened?
Everybody focusing on the players.
Okay. All right, take it live.
Woo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you back to the Bradley Central Cleveland Blue Raider game. After that rain delay, we are now back live and ready to go. The Bears will be getting the ball down at their goal line to score PAT. Right now, the players coming back down onto the field. I can see their excitement as they come down. Very ready to get back out there and beat Cleveland. As for Cleveland, both sides are getting ready to get warmed up.
And you know, folks, with the rain delay now, so soon in the game, I think this is going to go down as one of the most memorable Bradley Cleveland games in the game history.
Bradley's lining up now to start their warm-ups and get ready for the second half. For the second part of this game, my bad.
Take much for me and suit up and get on this field. I'm excited too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you all for the slight inconvenience of the weather delay. Thank you for sticking with us through the live stream. And once the Bears warm up, the game will be starting again in about 4 or 5 minutes. So stick with us, and Michael Bergowski will be. No, they're going to put it right back to where it was. They should be. That's what you normally do after the weather delay. So I don't know. What? Because it's waiting until they get back to the field. So don't keep it. Keep it. The game clock the same.
Patricia, hold your camera.
I know.
It's like so dark.
Patricia, can you hear
That may have damaged it. That's
No, it was dark before.
Oh, it was?
Ball! We're good.
We may just have a lighting issue. That might be what it is.
Dude, you better tell me.
It's not a lighting issue either. I don't know what it is.
It's out on this field tonight. Everybody's warming up. A cold rain. We are getting ready to restart the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're about ready to start back up where we left off. The Bears had scored a touchdown off a Cole Copeland run. Michael Bergowski will be lining up to pick the BA team. Right after this, the Cleveland players are huddled up. They're ready to go. They'll be looking to block this kick to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, good, Patricia. Good, good.
Bergovsky has already made a PAT in this game. He will be looking to extend his kicking on PATs to 13 to 15 on the season.
Go to the Cleveland players.
As we can see, they're just as excited as Bradley is. They will probably be looking to take advantage of the break that was taken, much similar to how the San Francisco 49ers took back control of the Super Bowl about 3 years ago versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Is live down here on the field. The students are extremely excited players. I'm ready to see what's about to happen.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are ready to go. This crowd is just absolutely excited. Cleveland wants to block their PAT. Bradley wants to make it. This could be a huge momentum swing if Bergovsky misses here. And ladies and gentlemen, 3:07 left in the period. We are right back where we were. And the kick is good. Bergovsky goes 13 for 15 on PATs on the year. He is absolutely fantastic. Great job from Miguel Bergovsky.
All right, boys.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's
this.
two touchdowns.
Let's do this.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
2 touchdowns in the first quarter against
Ladies
Cleveland.
and gentlemen, what an exciting game. We'll send it down to Mr. Schroyer to see how excited the crowd is now.
Notice
Y'all need towels or anything? Y'all good?
Sure.
I'm already.
I'll just get you. And ladies and gentlemen, ready to kick off his third kickoff of the night. Here we go. Crowd excited. Cleveland may be looking to take control here with the first quarter. It's a short kick. It's received. And stopped at the 39. Thought he was going to go a little bit further, but great job by the Bradley special teams there to take control. And as the Cleveland offense takes the field, Jay-Sean Hill continues to struggle as he's had so far throughout this season. So far, he's only completed one short pass on the game. Keegan Jones has been held in check too. And so far, this defensive line for Bradley Central, spearheaded by sophomore Kevin Gentry, has been phenomenal.
Bradley comes.
And there's another incomplete pass to Jay-Sean Hill.
And you know, Brett, the Bradley defense is something to be very proud of this game. They've showed that they're not going to let Cleveland get a touchdown. And so early in the game, it seems that Cleveland might not.
Quick pass. And another incompletion. Jay-Sean Hill cannot connect tonight. 3rd and 10, Tori. What do you think that the Raiders are going to do after 2 failed passes?
I think they might try to pass it one more time, but I don't think it's going to get past the Bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders have yet to complete a first down on their own. They've got a first down off penalties, but not one from the who can capitalize and possibly regain control of the game here on this 3rd and 10. Raiders lining up here. And there's a penalty on the play. We go down to
Coming in there, Brett. They were lining up for a blitz formation. I think Bradley's wanting to take down the quarterback.
was a false start on Cleveland, pushing the back even further. 3rd and 15 now. The Bears are looking to bring the heat here, put the pressure on the quarterback. Jay-Sean Hill, how will he respond? Ladies and gentlemen, this defense has been just suffocating so far. Let's see how number 13, Malik Whaley, does right here. Will he get the sack? Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching in anticipation on this 3rd and 15. Very important play in the game. Shotgun pass. Quick swing out. It's Keegan Jones. Keegan. And he is stopped just short of the first down marker. Only about 1.5 yards out, though. Looking for it here after success on that last play. That's Jay Sean's second completion. Much better than his first one, too. And ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders are going to their own side of the field. Huge momentum play here. Handoff. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that Bears sticking it to Cleveland and stopping them short?
That handoff for Cleveland. Michaelius Elder, who has proven that he can run the ball, him short this time.
Excellent call there by defensive coordinator Braswell. Excellent play to bring the heat on that one and stopping the Raiders short. Congratulations.
I think there's just enough time for them to score again in this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds, with this amazing Bradley offense's amazing line, we may see another score here. Option. But the Cleveland defense steps up. Great play. And that is one of the first times Bradley offensive received at about the 43-yard line. It's a solid punt there by Nick Howell. Way to get the ball out of Bears territory.
Brett, as you can hear in the background, the student section is
Quick pass for Cleveland's first play. And the Bear defense, once again, stepping up. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is number 9, senior corner, Trayvon Ware. Trayvon Ware has been great all year long. He doesn't have a single interception on the year. However, he has played superb lockdown defense on teams, often best receiver. Let's see if he can continue that trend tonight. So far, he's held every Raider in check. There have been 0 catches by outside receivers up until that point. That was by number 1, Skylar Davis. Almost no yards gained. Quick handoff here. And once again, stopped nearly immediately by that Bear front line.
And, you know, as you see the Bear defense out there, you've really got to think of how well a job defensive coordinator Braswell has done with this Bear defense. I mean, they've held Cleveland thus far from getting a touchdown, and, you know, it's just pretty amazing.
Third down for Cleveland. Let's see if they can get the first down here. Corners Zach Peak and Trayvon Ware have the end. Linebackers Ryan Steele, Jay Pearson, and Hunter Dugan are coming with the rest of the Bradley defensive line. Blitzing. Heavy blitz here. And he will be stopped short. Ladies and gentlemen, he just got rocked. Excellent play there by a host of Bear defenders, including Hunter Dugan, Jay Pearson, and Kevin Gentry. Excellent job there by the Bear defense. I can never see his number. What is that? Is that 11 or 38? No, that's 57. And the punt is away. And it's dropped. However, Tyler Carpenter quickly recovers and gets control of the ball. The Bears will be down at their first and 10 on their Bears 25-yard line.
They tell me you got 4 seconds to get your name in the hat for the iPad Mini. You can't get any better than free.
It's not Sarah's roster for some reason. Ladies and gentlemen, that play got nowhere. Once again, this Cleveland defense just looks alive after that weather delay.
Hit initially by Tate Trentham and finished off by
There's one of our players to watch. Adam Mullis stopped short of gaining real positive yards.
Second down and 12.
Quick handoff here right up the middle. And ladies and gentlemen, Devin Moore did not go down until after the whistle blew. Great job there to stay up, but he did not gain hardly any yards on that play. Ladies and gentlemen, third down will be coming up, and you know the Bears are going to be passing that.
He got back to the original line of scrimmage, so to bring up a third down and 10 for the Bears on the 25-yard line.
The offensive line now looking to set Copeland. Copeland goes back to pass. It's a rollout. And it's caught! Ladies and gentlemen, an excellent catch there by Nick Howe, one of our players to watch. He has really stepped up tonight. I believe that is his 4th reception on the night, and that is a big one to get the Bears past the first down marker.
Community College first down from the Bears' 37-yard line.
He's having a huge game.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is the first wrinkle in the Cleveland armor of defense that we've seen so far in this second quarter. Devin Moore once again swallowed up behind the line. This Cleveland rush defense has done great so far.
And his tag team partner, rivalry.
And Tori, with so much pressure on the Bear rushing attack, how do you think that the Cleveland secondary feels knowing that they're being picked apart in the passing game?
I think that they are under tremendous pressure as of right now, and just think they will come back stronger.
Hey, this is Schroyer. This is Schroyer on the sideline. Just want to give you a shout out. Band is going.
There's a rush. Ladies and gentlemen, he is pushed out beyond the first down marker. Cole Copeland with some of the first positive rushing yards for the Bradley Central rushing attack so far this game. Excellent job there getting around the edge and getting to the first down marker. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe there's a flag on the play, though. Yes, there is. I believe it is holding against the Bears. The Bears will be backed up now. What a crushing loss. After a seemingly great run and great turn of events for the Bears rushing attack, they get pushed back with a holding call. Tori, how do you think this will affect the Bears offensive line?
I believe this will not really affect the offensive line because they have been pushed back several times already, and they've, as we've seen, have put up 14 points on the scoreboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just beyond halfway through the second quarter, and the Bears haven't really seemed to be alive on offense. They've had one big play from Nick Howe and one rushing play that has been called back as Cole Copeland goes back to pass. And it's deflected, and I believe, ladies and gentlemen, an excellent interception. Great heads-up play by number 2 for the Cleveland Raiders, Romeo Winkle. Excellent heads-up play there, off the deflection. Excellent, 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 amazing. I cannot say how great a play that was. Great heads up. Believe that.
Into the waiting hands of Romeo Winkle. It'll be 1st and 10 Blue Raiders on the turnover.
I believe that a Bear receiver, possibly number 18, Tyler Carpenter, deflected the ball and it hit into the hands of an awaiting Romeo Winkle. Excellent heads up play there. Great job. And that is a huge momentum shift. Bradley student section trying to make their presence felt, though. Fake there, fake handoff. Quick jump off to Keegan Jones, and he is, oh my goodness, he is down all the way to the 30-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, he is past the 30-yard line, and this Cleveland student section just got electric. They are fired up. Blair, what can you tell us about the Bradley student section right now? The Raiders are at the 21, excuse me, after a great rush by Keegan Jones. Jay Sean on an option, but he is sacked after shedding one blocker. He is wrapped up and tackled behind the line by number 1, Jay Pearson. Excellent play there by Jay Pearson, busting to the line and sticking with it. Second and 15 after that sack by Jay Pearson. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is Jay Pearson's 2nd sack of the season and his 6th tackle for a loss on the season. And there's a flag, pass interference, I believe will be the call. In all fairness, the Bradley corner, Zach Peak, was a little close and making a little too much contact from what it looks like. He's making contact from behind, which is a big no-no to high school refs. So you just can't make contact behind the back. Mention something about that.
And watching this right here, you just can't make contact behind the back, and I believe that's why the flag was thrown. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have second down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2nd and 2 for the Cleveland Raiders now. Keegan Jones goes in motion, but this is going to be a pass. No, it's a handoff at number 10. Kellis Elder on the rush, getting a little bit closer. I believe that'll be a first down. And now it is 1st and goal for the Cleveland Raiders.
And Michaelius Elder, just a freshman, has seemed to make some very good plays here in this game.
Exactly. You have to feel optimistic about this guy coming in, making some big plays for Cleveland so far. That's a huge first down inside the goal line. Let's see if they can capitalize here. Jason Hill lining up. Deshaun takes a handoff. It's a handoff. Spin move, and I believe is there a fumble? There's a fumble. Cleveland players are looking for a touchdown call. There's none made yet. No fumble call made yet. I believe that the Raiders will just have it at the 1-yard line now. Keegan Jones taking it to the 1-yard line. That's an 8-yard gain.
It's 2nd down and goal with less than a yard to go.
Less than 1 yard to go. Tori, if you're the Bears defense, how do you get motivated for this play right here?
The Bears defense has held them off this long enough, and if they want to make an impact right now and still keep them off, then they're going to have to work really hard right now because, as you said, barely inside the 1-yard line.
Both teams in their goal line. Jason, quarterback sneak, and touchdown, Blue Raiders. An excellent rush by Keegan Jones sets up a Cleveland Blue Raiders touchdown on the Jason Hill 1-yard rush. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jason's 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. The Bears could regain some momentum here if they block the PAT or if it is missed. Here's the kick, and it is good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 14-7 game. And that weather delay seems to give new life to Cleveland. They are right back in this game. Just when it seemed like Bradley would be running away with it and there would be no competition, Cleveland comes right back and hits Bradley with a touchdown of their own.
Hey, Brett, it certainly wasn't pretty, but Cleveland got back into the game late in the quarter. Also, I have Brett Whitehead here with a couple updates on some games playing elsewhere. So Maryville over Alcott, nothing.
When it comes back to us, say, all right, with Bradley receiving the ball now, they can really set the life out of Cleveland if they score here. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left. All right, go ahead and go to it.
And with Bradley receiving the ball right now, they can really suck the life out of Cleveland here in the 2nd quarter if they score within the next 3 minutes. Because even though they have a 7-point lead, Cleveland seems to have new life in their offense.
Excellent point, Tori. If Bradley can score here, they can really derail any Cleveland comebacks. However, if Cleveland's defense holds here, that is a huge encouragement to Cleveland and will give them even more vigor and more preparedness to be ready to play the game. Kickoff is deep, and it goes into the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a touchback. It's a good call there. Touchback will send it to the Bears, 20-yard line, 80 yards to go. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
See how wide it is? See how bright it is? It was getting worse. It's going to get white on my check. Coach Jackson! What are you doing? 5, 10 seconds.
It's good.
So frustrating. But, no, I didn't mean to be coach already. I was on it until last one. Waiting on halftime play with it.
Over the breaks. One tackle. Then he's taken down by Trento. And he picks up a yard. It'll be second down and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, second down here. We'll see if the Bears rushing attack can get some spark to it or if the passing attack will take over here. Quick pass to Nick. Quick pass to Nick Howe. He goes out of bounds there. That will stop the clock. Not that much yards gained, but stopping the clock a huge factor here with only 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go.
5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Bears. Will they be able to capitalize here? However, Cleveland fans getting very excited for this. If they can stop the Bears here. Howell's only been able to punt about 30 yards this game. That means that the Raiders would get the ball about the 50 or the 45, or maybe even the 55 at worst. A first down here is necessary to keep the Bears, or to keep the Raiders from gaining any more momentum than they already have. Quick pass, and it is dropped!
You know, Brett, I hate to say it, but I think Cleveland putting points up on the board is kind of shaking Bradley here a little bit, or it would seem so.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And Nick Howell is going to need a massive punt here to put Cleveland out of range. Merrick Tucker there on the drop. But with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left, this Bear defense is going to have to step up, or Nick Howell is going to have to send it as far as he can to prevent Cleveland from scoring before the half. And it is a punt to the 40-yard line. He's trying to return it, though. Keegan Jones, and he is wrecked at the 36-yard line.
Who was that, Trevon?
Ladies and gentlemen, Trayvon Ware, the senior corner, stepped up there and made a huge play, preventing any kind of return from Keegan Jones there. I'm pretty sure that he lost yards on that play. A good punt by Nick Howell puts the Raiders in a little bit worse position than predicted. Great job there by Nick Howell and Trayvon Ware. And ladies and gentlemen, we're sending down to Blair to see how the student section is reacting. The band is playing, the fans are on their feet, the students are cheering. Ladies and gentlemen, this is becoming an exciting game. There's a rush to the 43-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain by the Cleveland Raiders. They only have 1 minute and 50 seconds left to score in this first half. It looks like a goal line set. It's tight on the spin move, and he has a first down. That'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 40 seconds, or 1 minute and 48 seconds left to go. They're moving very fast down the field. Cason's still on the tackle there. And ladies and gentlemen, with this 3-4, you really need to, as Bradley calls a timeout. First down by Cleveland, timeout. As you really look at the defense the Bears are running a 3-4, it's geared more towards bringing in pressure to stop the pass and less focused on the run. And that Bear front line is really the best run defense that they have. And so far, it looked like they were doing great until that weather delay. They seem a bit shaken right now. Tori, what's your take on it?
You know, I think that weather delay gave Cleveland time to think and time for them to get motivated to step it up. And, you know, that they have. It's a close game, 7-14 right now. And I think that Bradley just needs to stop him right here. And
ladies and gentlemen, that weather delay seems to let Cleveland allow themselves to get their feet under them, to make a few good calls, make a few good adjustments that normally wouldn't be made until maybe the first quarter, or maybe even the second half starting. So that weather delay really ended up helping the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Like I said, this 3-4 defense focused more on stopping the pass, but Cleveland starting to tear it up in the rushing attack. That is their third first down since coming back from the weather delay. Jay-Sean Hill back, and he is sacked! Excellent play there by the Bears linebackers and defensive line. That front seven absolutely ferocious right there. Excellent play there by the Bears, front seven. Jay Pearson in on that tackle as well.
Loss of 8 yards
as
on
Malik
the
Whaley.
second down and 18.
And you know, folks, through this game right now, we've said several things about senior corner Trayvon Ware, and you know, he is one of the players to watch, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of this game will bring.
Trayvon Ware, a very special player. He has several colleges looking at him right now, a few smaller D1 schools. He's doing an absolutely excellent job so far in this game, containing Cleveland receivers. But we don't need to take anything away from Zach Peak, who's also doing a great job containing Cleveland's deep threats.
Yeah, both teams are doing absolutely great right now. Bears holding off Cleveland with a 14-7 lead, and the teams are returning to the field.
Now we are back down at the line. Jay Sean goes back to pass. That's successful. Jay Pearson nearly deflects pass. Keegan Jones gets about halfway to the first down marker before he is stopped.
What is it? 11 left.
Minute 11 seconds here till halftime, and the Bears still holding the Blue Raiders off.
And it's going to be third down and 8. Third down and 8, 71 ticks to go here in the first half.
Minute 12 left in this half. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley fans on their feet. Cleveland fans don't seem to be that excited, though.
And a flag was thrown.
And it's a penalty against the Blue Raiders that will derail even more of their momentum that they had going. An excellent defensive play, an excellent defensive drive for the Bears here, helping them regain their momentum.
And you can hear the Bradley student section absolutely going crazy as the Blue Raiders are having to go even further back.
Y'all need a camera over here.
We have one.
Do we?
Well, you can't see. And we're back down on the field. Quick pass. He is stopped and hit out of bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now fourth down. 56 ticks left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. And Cleveland will be looking to punt the ball here. Maybe a great Bradley return gives the Bears to score a chance to kick a field goal. Speaking of field goals, Michael Bergowski, 1 of 1 on the year from field goals. His biggest target, 31 yards.
Are they going to let the clock tick?
I believe that the Cleveland Blue Raiders are going to let the clock go as far as possible before taking a timeout, and that is exactly what they do there. The Raiders have no timeouts. Interesting note, though, the Bears have all 3 timeouts remaining. They can get quick passes to the center of the field and take a quick timeout. They really have a chance here to get into field goal range if they really, really need to.
Hey, might be a good.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we take this timeout, an excellent job by the Bear defense holding the Cleveland Blue Raiders there. Punt team's on the field. Hopefully we see a great return here. If not, like I said, 3 timeouts left for Bradley. They have a real chance here to take control of the game and stifle Cleveland's progress so far if they score a field goal or a touchdown here.
And, you know, as this week has been approaching in this game, it's such a huge game for this town. We've taken the time to ask a couple of students, players, and teachers what the Bradley game means to them. And I have a quote here from a freshman student who is in the student section right now. It says, "To beat Cleveland this year would basically make our season. We're in a different division this year, so we play different and tougher teams. And there's no doubt in my mind that we'll beat Cleveland this year. God bless and go Bears." And, you know, I can't help but agree with the student we got that from. It certainly would make the season to beat our crosstown rivals.
Fourth down and 7. Punt team on the field for Cleveland. Bradley looking to return this one. They're only sending 4 after the punt. The rest are going to block. And it goes just past Tyler Carpenter. I believe he touched it. Did he touch it? And Bradley has possession of the ball. I believe Tyler Carpenter touched the ball there on accident, but quickly recovered the ball. And that 10 seconds left remaining.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we count down to halftime, we can see very light rain starting to fall over the home side of Bear Stadium.
And a quick knee here will send the Bears to the locker room and the Raiders to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break here at the end of the half. The Bears are leading it right now, 14-7. An excellent job by the Raiders to come back after the weather delay. No points scored by the Bears in the second quarter, but we'll look and see if things change at all in the third quarter when we come back. That's great.
You'll go to the Cleveland State table right inside the home entrance. And Mike will get you taken.
Good here.
Walker Valley.
We've got a few update scores now with head. Brett, what have you got? So Polk County failing behind McMinn Central.
The band is under the direction of Mr. Chris Ware and assisted by Mr. Andrew Coggins.
So let's take a look at the band tonight.
Ashley Melton, Andy Heinsberger, and Caitlin Jones. The band is under the field direction of drum major Tristan Eilerman and assistant drum major Laurel Brock. Band officers include woodwind Hyatt, brass captain Colby Smith, drumline Jacob Schwartz, band secretaries Katie Cox and Alyssa Lawson, and your band historian Kinney. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 2015 Bear Pride Band with their show in fact.
I'm down here on the side with Kristen, or the Bear Pride Band, excuse me. About your show that we just starting slow and just building and getting the dynamic towards the end, and the pet band, period.
That band in the stands.
Well, we always enjoy it. Thank you very much. Also understand that Cleveland's marching band left, began raining, so we have a halftime, the Cleveland High School marching band. Waiting about 5 minutes, 40 seconds till, so enjoy a few moments. Another shout out to all of our fine staff, teachers, students, parents, alumni watching this game tonight. We love you. We love you. Twitter account is Vox Sports. If you want to, what you're, and we'll do a.
Here with the student section school.
That's
we saw that you threw up this yellow.
internet. It's just something me and Lindsay Bell came up with, and it's a Cleveland tradition.
Right. Do you think that we are going to win?
Pretty good chance.
We're also here. Gunner, what do you think about this game?
I tell you what, anytime you're beating the Cleveland Raiders, it's a good day. Am I right?
That's exactly right. The Bears are about to take the the Bradley Bears have taken the field and warming up to start the second half of the Cleveland and Bradley game. The Bears are 16-7. They had a great first half, even though the rain delay. So let's keep it up, Bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the second half, and I'm here with Tori Freeman yet again. Tori, what do you think are going to be some of the big keys going into the second half?
Well, Brad, I think some of the big keys for Bradley going into the next half is just kind of sticking to their game plan. You know, as we've seen, it has worked out so far, as we have a 14-7 lead. But, you know, we have seen some very standout players. Of course, Trayvon Ware, senior corner, and Nick Howell, who have both tremendously helped Bradley to their 2 touchdowns. And, you know, I think the key for Bradley going into this third quarter is just to kind of keep up their game plan and hold Cleveland off.
Going off Tori right there, I think that based on Bradley's defense so far, their front seven seems to be fading towards the end of the second half. Perhaps they're getting tired. We'll see right now if they can hold the Cleveland offense in check in the third quarter.
Yeah, and, you know, Cleveland's offense seems to be somewhat sporadic here at Bears Stadium. You know, they've been having short bursts of very good defensive play and very good offensive play, which is why they have a touchdown up on the board. But you got to wonder if these sporadic bursts of play are going to keep the Raiders in this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this Bears secondary is going to have to step up. With a good rushing attack going, some play-action plays might be on the way. Like I said, the front seven really needs to step up. The ends, Kevin Gentry and Malik Whaley, need to start setting the edge. I just think that the defense is really going to need to step up and trust each other and do their jobs for this Bradley defense to really work together, mesh well, and defeat this Cleveland offense. And for Cleveland, what do you think are the keys to the game, Tori?
I think the keys for Cleveland's game are they've obviously seen Bradley's defense has stepped it up. You know, they have proven that they are the defense to beat this year. And, you know, I think that Cleveland's keys are just to have a very good offense, you know, because as we've seen, Bradley's defense has held them off. So I think Cleveland's just going to try and run the ball as much as possible in the second half.
He's a junior linebacker. Once again, going off what Tori said, I think that Cleveland really needs to have their offensive linemen set that edge. Keegan Jones is a fast man, and once he gets on that edge, as we saw in the first half with his great run that set up the score for Cleveland, he can go fast. He can really set the edge. He's really a key player for Cleveland, like we pointed out. And if he can just keep getting to that edge, those offensive tackles really need to step up if they want to have a chance against the Bradley defense.
And, we've talked several times about senior corner Trayvon Ware. And, the last time Bradley won was his freshman year. The Bears won against Cleveland to 16-14. And I think for most of the seniors on the Bradley team, and Trayvon especially, a win tonight over the Cleveland Raiders would be a great way to end their senior year.
As you can tell on the field, it's very, very exciting. The student sections are getting very involved, and I think our Bears are ready to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it live from Blair Terrell, who's right next to that student section of Bradley. They're excited, doing the international soccer chants, the OOO, and we are ready to go with this Cleveland kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the second half starts. There's the whistle, and the second half is underway, ladies and gentlemen. We have a flag, just kidding. It will not be the start of the second half just yet. It looks like one of the Cleveland players may have gone just beyond the kicker's kick. Common rule, if you step past the kicker before he kicks the ball, that is a foul. The Cleveland players might have just been a little excited and a little jumpy on the gun right there. That will be a flag that will set back the Cleveland Blue Raiders and give the Bears better field position.
And Brett, as I said, they've been having these sporadic bursts of activity over the last 2 quarters, and I think they just got a little jumpy right there.
A little jumpy, though. That's a good thing to be. That's a good penalty to have. Of all the penalties you can have, being jumpy or excited to go, that's one of the best you can have. It looks like Cleveland has put that first quarter completely behind them and is ready for the rest of the game. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the second half is now underway. There's the kickoff. A quick kick. Here's the return. Good blocks. Sheds a tackler. He's loose. Ladies and gentlemen, returner.
Where's that at? About the 45?
Excellent return there. Getting the Bears to the 41-yard line. That is a great return to start off the second half.
That kick from Cleveland by number 80, senior Oscar Galvin.
All right, now we'll see if defensive keys Zach Willis and Robert Anderson can step up and lead the Cleveland defense here. Rollout pass. Cole stays on his feet. Moving around, and he is tackled. Little to no gain there. Ben Wyrick, another great defensive player for Cleveland. Senior this year. So far, he's had a great game. Several tackles on the night. He's been the leader of this defense so far. Him and Zach Willis have really stepped up their game tonight. 2 linebackers for Cleveland. Quick screen pass from Cole Copeland, and it is stopped short. This Cleveland defense has absolutely stepped it up after getting embarrassed in that first quarter.
And we mentioned Cleveland linebacker Ben Wyrick, a former Bradley Bear, so it's got to be weird for some of these players who have been on the Bradley football team with Ben to see him now on the opposite side of the field from them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bears really need a big play here if they want to stifle any Cleveland progress that may have been built up before the half. But this Cleveland defense, I don't know, they're looking excited. Option play here. Cole on the edge. But he will be stopped short, very short, of the first down. About midfield, about midway to the first down. TJ Constant in on the tackle.
There you stand,
TJ Constant, another senior for this Cleveland squad that really wants to beat Bradley. They would love to win 3 in a row. Nick runs up a little bit, rugby-style punt here. The ball bounces. Cleveland chooses not to return. The ball will be picked up at about the 21-yard line. We asked a Bradley teacher, Miss Metzger, what she thought the Bradley-Cleveland rivalry meant. She said, "The game is all about tradition for me. I went to Cleveland, and the week of the Bradley-Cleveland game was full of hype, excitement, and school spirit every year. I look forward to that Friday night and to see our community come together. Although I graduated as a Raider, it's with great pride I can now say, go Bears." Cleveland has the ball here. There's a defense deflection. Deflection at the line by nose tackle Jake Collison.
Is that a fight? I heard that put on my way.
Second and 10 here after that pass deflection. Jay-Sean Hill lines up under center. Hand off to Keegan Jones. Keegan looking to get on the outside. Stays on his feet. Down to the first down. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going. Oh my goodness. Great rush by Keegan Jones. Almost broke it all the way to the house. Great job by defensive back.
That rain delay is
No, okay. What was that? That was
He picked up about 27 yards on that run. Keegan Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great play there by the Bears secondary. Way to step up. A safety doing exactly what he needs to do. And safety is really positioned where the name of it describes the position perfectly. Safety, you are the last line of defense. You are the safety valve for the defense. If all else fails, you are the one that makes the stop. So that safety position, very important. Great job there by, I believe, Kaysen still. Excellent stop there. Jay-Sean Hill, it's an option play. They get just shy of the first down. Zach Peak on the tackle. It was Zach Peak on the last play. Excuse me for saying those cases. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa! Ryan Still with a deck of a tackle. Man, oh man, that was good. Marcellus Elder, the freshman, getting one of his very many touches on the ball tonight. Tried to get to the outside, but Ryan Still, a very fast player for the Bears, said no way, not today. Excellent job. Fourth down and 3. Garcia may punt it, but I would not be surprised if Cleveland tried to run a fake here. And Garcia with about a 24-yard punt, it looks like. Not his best on the night.
3 yards. We'll call it 32 yards on the punt with no return.
The Bears will get the ball here. The offense comes out. You have to wonder what that Bear rushing attack thinks. Devin Moore, Adam Mullis, both held in check during that first down. Cole Copeland was the only person to really get positive rushing yards in the first half. And he is swallowed up by that Cleveland front four. Cleveland, unlike Bradley, runs a 4-3, which is more centered around stopping the rush and getting linemen to the quarterback very fast, which is what they did right there. Excellent play by the defense there. Zach Willis right there with another sack. I believe that makes 2 on the game. He's having a great night. And ladies and gentlemen, he is a senior that would love to win 3 straight. There's so many seniors here, so much heart on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great game this is turning out to be. Cole Copeland gets the ball. It's a run. And once again, stopped before the line. 2 straight tackles. Blue Raiders, excellent job by that defense, penetrating. Linemen taking out the offensive linemen. Linebackers rushing in to make the play. However, that is a bit of a dangerous approach. That can leave your secondary vulnerable if you commit to the run too much. I believe that Bradley will probably go for a play action here or some kind of deep pass. Say Cleveland secondary has looked weak so far this game.
And you know, so far this game, Cleveland secondary has looked weak.
Cole Copeland looking back to pass. What? Oh, no. Oh, but man. Man, oh, man. Wide open. Wide open. Lamerick Tucker. That is his second drop of the game. A almost guaranteed 6 points. Had to spin his body around a little bit to go back and catch it, but just fell out of his hands. A good throw by Copeland, but Lamerick Tucker could just not bring it in. And now Nick Howell will be punting out of his own end zone to try and give theirs as good position as possible. And here's the punt. Close to being blocked by the Raiders. And here comes a return from the freshman, Elder.
Brett, you can sense the heart on the field that's being played with tonight.
Absolutely, Blair. And with the Raiders getting the ball at the 30. Quick pass, and it is caught! Ladies and gentlemen, a catch, and a run for a touchdown. Trayvon Ware got burned right there. That is the first time he has looked weak all night. And ladies and gentlemen, up here in the commentary booth, we have several people angry. They believe that it's a controversial call. Man, the excitement just went to all of the Cleveland players. Bradley is deflated right now. They need to get some energy. They need to block this PAT to get some focus back into them, because that just gave so much energy to the Cleveland players. And the field goal is no good. Excellent job by Bradley. I believe it was blocked just a little bit. And that derails some of your momentum. Even though they scored, it's now 14-13, so you're still down when you would expect a tie.
You want a replay of that?
No.
It looks like he was down because he caught it. I knew he caught it fair and square, but he went down. It looks like I couldn't tell from the camera angle because she didn't follow it that much. But it looked like he fell down
and then got up, which is something you can only do in professional if someone's not touching him. It looked like someone had touched him. So I don't know. Like I said, it's a controversial call, and all of you were mad about it. So several Bradley alumni, several Bradley fans very upset about that touchdown call. Several Bradley players were calling for a fumble that many believe that Bradley had recovered. However, the ref signaled a touchdown. Multiple refs signaled it. It's in the books, but Cleveland missed the PAT. So here we go with the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley needs life.
Just under 5 minutes here in the third quarter, and Bradley barely hanging on to a lead here, 14-13, as Cleveland will punt it.
Cleveland looking to kick it here. He's just lining up straight with the ball. It looks like it might be an onside kick, maybe. We'll see here. No, it's a deep kick to the left of the field. To the right of the field, my bad. It's taken. There's an opening. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an opening. Oh, no. Still a very solid return, but the opening closed. I believe that is Zach Peak. Nope, that is not Zach Peak. That is Kaysen Still on the return there. A good job by Kaysen Still of returning it, and a good job of him to take the hit very solidly. Good job to him.
Participating in the game sponsor tonight, Cleveland State College. That puts community first.
He's 51 too. Who's 51? I feel like I'm Jake Tolson. Is he really? He's 175 pounds. He's something else. Cole Copeland back to pass. Scrambles a bit.
No,
looking out. He's tucking and running. He's tucking and running. Ladies and gentlemen, a block by Nick Howell, and wow, what a run all the way to past the 50-yard line. An excellent run by Cole Copeland to pair with the block PAT. Bradley looks like it's got some juice.
I think that touchdown that they just scored was a big deal for Bradley to pick it up and know that they need to, and understand that they need to win here.
Absolutely, Blair. I think that touchdown, sometimes it derails teams, but it just seems to have given Bradley new purpose and new focus. As Cole Copeland takes the direct snap here, he's wrapped up by number 6 of the Raiders. That is TJ Constant. TJ Constant having a great game himself. TJ Constant, Ben Wyrick, Zach Willis, they are all having fantastic games. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a flag on the field. About to find out. Here's the official call. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Bears. It will still be second down. And yet again, there is another unsportsmanlike conduct for the Bears.
Unfortunately, Brett, they got into like a disagreement with the call, and I think one of our players didn't enjoy getting blocked or getting pushed against. So I think that was the mishap.
Emotions certainly running high here in Bear Stadium.
Absolutely. But once again, that is the second time that a Bear has been called for unsportsmanlike conduct. You just can't do that. You cannot win games like this. We'll see how much of a hold this puts them in as Cole Copeland goes back to pass, scrambling again, looking for a receiver, and Tyler Carpenter open! Ladies and gentlemen, a great catch just in front of the 40-yard line. That helps the Bears recover so much. And after such an emotional call, an emotional play with a Bear shot put back, great play by Carpenter there.
You know, the Bears showing some of their resiliency. They got pushed back on the other side of the 50-yard line, but, you know, they came right back.
Cole Copeland with a quick rush right there.
Copeland tripped up, could have got more, and it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down. And they're going to measure.
Okay. Sorry for some of the technical difficulties we've experienced so far in this game, but man, it looks like that the field officials will be measuring to see whether or not Bradley got the first down.
They are bringing.
Chain gang here. Everyone in the crowd waiting with anticipation.
You could tension with a butternut, Brett.
Thank you, Blair, for your sideline commentary. Thank you very much. And just short, Blair, how are the students reacting to this?
Bradley was just the first down.
I don't know what to say. Oh, it's 4th and 1. Say it's 4th and 1. The Bears really need this huge play right here.
No, it's 4th and 1 here. The Bears really need a huge play right here to come back and score a touchdown to keep the lead on the Raiders.
Or to score any type of points against this Raider defense. And the crowd electric. Cole Copeland fumbles the snap a little bit. He dives for it. Did he get it? Did he get it? And yes, he did. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Copeland on the keeper. A great job there by the Bears offensive line. A quick push, not that great, but just enough to get by, and sometimes a yard or two of a push, that's all you need.
Yes, Brett, that was crucial. More time and more yards.
Two minutes, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Copeland back to pass in the passing game, making a search. Oh! TJ Constant into that. Cole Copeland rushing. He gets about 4 yards on the rush, 3 or 4 yards on the rush. TJ Constant almost got there that time. Third and 8 here for the Bears. Copeland once again on the keeper. And he's free down to the 20-yard line.
The excitement on the field is unreal right now.
You know, Cole Copeland is absolutely on fire right now. You can feel the electricity over here in Bear Stadium. Bears are just that much closer to the next touchdown.
Cole Copeland looking like his legs are on fire, scrambling for so many positive rushing yards. This Bear offense is just clawing back against this Raider defense after a very, very stagnant second quarter. Copeland once again with the keeper, and the Raiders just seem to not have an answer for Copeland. He is dragged down from behind. He is at about the 10-yard line. I believe that the Bears are just going to keep running Copeland until the Raiders can come up with an answer for him. feel for how the Cleveland or the Bradley student section is feeling right now?
The 10-yard. Bears need the 6-inch line for a first down.
Cleveland student section trying to cheer on their team right here. Handoff. Devin Moore! Devin Moore! No, that's not Devin. My bad. 33. My bad. Adam Mullis getting some positive yardage for someone other than Cole Copeland. Excellent job there. A running game finally coming from the Bears from someone other than Cole Copeland. An excellent job there by Adam Mullis. Gets him down to about the 3-yard line. Backs in the backfield. Cole Copeland getting blocked for, and wow! In the backfield is Robert Anderson, the safety, one of our players to watch. Great play right there, busting through the backfield. We'll see now what the Bears choose to go with on 3rd and goal.
Just under a minute here remaining in the 3rd quarter. Student sections on both sides are going absolutely insane.
And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that a timeout will be called to avoid a delay of game penalty. The Bears could not get the playoff in time that time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bears are coming back from that timeout. And while it does let the Bears think over their play, it also gives the Cleveland Blue Raiders a chance to rest, which could be a dangerous thing given how well they played so far. 3rd down.
Touchdown by the Bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Jeffrey Brewer, the sophomore, one of the 3 big athletes that came over from Cleveland Middle School alongside Jay Pearson and Lamerick Tucker. Excellent job there. Great play action. Great find in the end zone by Cole Copeland. Excellent job. The band on the field. The band playing. Bergowski misses just his 4th. Just his 3rd, my bad. PAT of the year.
Just under 25 seconds here left in the 3rd quarter, and the Bears are leading the Cleveland Blue Raiders 20-13.
Bergowski, so far he's had a good game and a good season, something you don't really see from a first-year kicker. So he has looked very impressive. His kickoffs have been powerful and have put the Bears in great field position. An excellent job by Michael Bergowski. He has been the special teams player of the game so far just because of how well he's performed tonight.
And you know, as we get ready to start the 4th quarter and the Bears are leading, you can't help but wonder what this victory would mean for the Bradley Central Bears. I mean, they've been beaten by Cleveland the last 2 years, and all the games were so close. You know, you can't help but wonder what this victory would be like for all the players. But of course, Cleveland could still take the lead here. Anything is possible.
That's right. Cleveland missed a PAT, but now Bradley has missed a PAT too. So if Cleveland were to score a touchdown, they could tie the game up if they made the PAT, or even possibly take the lead if they went for a 2-point conversion. Keegan Jones on the return, finds an opening, but he is tackled. Almost Marshawn Lynch that, almost broke free, but he is taken down by a host of Bears. And Keegan Jones has shown great determination tonight. It's taken multiple tacklers to bring him down or to
just one tackler trying to push him out of bounds to contain him tonight. He has done an excellent job. This Raiders offense, Jay-Sean Hill trying to fire up his team in the shotgun. Keegan Jones goes into motion. Here's a snap. It's an option. Keegan Jones reverses field. Reverses field. Flag on the play. And he's got the first down. Ladies and gentlemen, excellent play by Keegan Jones. Looking like LeGarrette Blunt right there. Another great pro player. Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan Jones has been nearly unstoppable. However, there is a flag, a possible holding penalty. Holding against the Blue Raiders. That has got to be a shot in the foot for the Raiders. After that great run by Keegan Jones, you have to wonder, how does this feel for the Cleveland Blue Raiders?
I mean, it's obvious by the way they're kind of carrying themselves right now and the way their student section is cheering that this is stinging them just a little bit, you know, with Bradley Central having the lead and looking like they could take this game, but, you know, anything could happen. So, you know.
2 seconds left here in the third quarter. I believe that this will be the last play of the third quarter. Tori, what do you think the best play for the Raiders would be right here?
I think the best bet for the Raiders right here is with 2 seconds left in the third quarter just to try and run the clock out.
Keegan Jones directly behind Jay-Sean Hill here. It's going to be a pass. Hold! You're hitting. And ladies and gentlemen, Trayvon Ware, Jason Still just rocked him. Keegan Jones absolutely knocked out of his shell. What a hit.
Oh my God.
And ladies and gentlemen, the crowd reactions from that are huge. Just up here in the broadcasting booth, we hear a massive chants of, oh dang. What a great hit to end the third quarter, and now the fourth quarter coming up here.
And, you know, seeing Keegan Jones walk off the field after that hit, it looks like it might have taken just a little bit out of him because he got hit so hard.
The Bradley student section absolutely just bonkers right now. Holding up fours, they're ready for this fourth quarter. They cannot wait to win this game.
The band and the student section are in live for the fourth period. The student section is holding up their fours. They're ready for a win.
The Cleveland student section is just fantastic. Oh, wow. They are livid right now. Thank you for that update, Blair. And if you were to base this game off student sections, it would be as knotted up as it is right now. Excellent job on both sides of keeping the game under control.
Yeah, both student sections going crazy. Flags waving, people jumping. It's just absolutely bonkers out here.
Second and 19 here after that broken play. Jay-Sean Hill back to pass. Being chased by Gentry. By Whaley. Gentry! Gentry got him down! And this crowd getting fired up. Kevin Gentry
a great sack. Way to stick with it. Jay Sean almost got away, but Gentry held on, brought him down. That is why he is considered by his coach to be one of the best defensive players on the team. Excellent job there. Great pursuit. Great finish by the sophomore defensive end, Kevin Gentry. After that great sack, ladies and gentlemen, 4th and 35. Some confusion amongst the rest right now, though. Let's see what that's all about.
Overall, the Bears have played great tonight. Just a few careless mistakes, just a few careless, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Punt team sent on the field to the Raiders. Garcia hasn't had a great night, but we'll see here how well he can put the Bears in their own territory. Garcia on the field now.
39 yards.
It's not 4th and 35, it is 4th and 39. Man. It'll be impressive if Garcia can get the punt to his own first down marker here. And he cannot. Carp catches the ball at about the 42-yard line. The Bears will have it inside their own 50. Tor, do you think that the Raiders will be able to stop Cole Copeland this time?
You know, based on what I've seen, I do not think they will be able to stop Cole Copeland. It seems, like I said earlier, sporadic bursts of offense and defense from these Raiders, and right now they just don't seem with it.
Cole Copeland taken down very quickly, about 2 yards maybe.
Garcia pick up 2 yards, second down and 8. Actually make it a yard, second down and 9.
Just 1 yard there on the play. One thing that I'm noticing is offensive line really isn't getting that much of a push on its rushes. Most of its rushes have come from the outside with tackles Tyler Collier and DJ Adams setting the edge, but other than that, neither team has really been able to do anything on the inside. Both defensive lines are playing very well. Cole Copeland on the pass. And I believe that's a catch by Nick Howell. That'll be a first down. Ladies and gentlemen, if the Bears can score here, that would practically bury any hopes that the Cleveland Raiders would have of winning this game.
3rd down and 3.
And you know, that pass to Nick Howell has been one of the best players we've seen out here tonight, making several great plays.
I don't know about you, but I think that storm had rolled in some electricity.
Copeland scampers out of bounds, just past the 30-yard line.
And Blair, I think you're right. I think that storm rolled in and it brought a little excitement with it. After that rain delay, everyone's just so fired up to play.
There is another first down, 2 plays, 3 plays, 2 first downs for the Bears.
From the Raider 25-yard line.
Cole Copeland gets a play in.
Making their way to every high school in the area.
Cole Copeland has not have a better night. He's playing great tonight.
Absolutely right, Blair. He's been having one of the best nights I think we've ever seen him play.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 33, Adam Mullis, takes it straight up the middle. Great job. Mullis just second great rush of the night. Had a 9-yarder that helped set up the Bears' first and goal. And there it looks like, yep, another first down for Adam Mullis. A great second half for him. 2 big rushes to help the Bears. And now they're inside their own red zone. Cleveland getting excited, trying to cheer their defense on. Copeland on the edge, brought down on the play.
The future of the Bears is looking good. Adam Mullis is a sophomore and Nick Howell's a sophomore, and they're playing great tonight as well.
Great point, Blair. Most of these Bears are underclassmen, not a lot of seniors, but the seniors that are there have really stepped up and taken a leadership role tonight. But some of the underclassmen that have really impressed me, like I've said all game, Malik Whaley, Kevin Gentry, and Nick Howell. They have done a superb job of just tearing it up.
They've taken initiative for sure.
Copeland to pass. End zone. Number 3, Nick Howell dove for the end zone there, but I don't think he made it. The ref will call him just short. Good job by the Cleveland corner to push him out of bounds. But will it matter? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that a heavy package is coming in for the Bears. Tyler Carpenter in the backfield. Cole Copeland in the backfield. And there's a scamper for a score! Touchdown! Bradley Central!
The student section is going crazy, and so is the band. The excitement is in the air.
The Bears will really stick it to the Raiders here if they can get this extra point. Bergovsky, good! 3 of 4 on the night.
That puts the score Bears 26, Blue Raiders 13. 27-13. Chants from the Bradley student section of This Is Our House, and they could not be more right. Bradley has absolutely dominated tonight, and in the fourth quarter they are absolutely showing that this is their house, and they might just win this year.
Great kickoff return.
And the return here. Returner leveled. Ladies and gentlemen, if Cleveland wants any chance of winning this game, with 8 minutes and 39 seconds left to go, I think that they just absolutely have to score a touchdown here. If they do not score a touchdown, if they score a field goal, the game is over. If they score a touchdown, though, they're still in it.
I also have to brag on junior Hunter Dugan. He's had a great night full of tackles.
Absolutely, Blair. This front seven done great. Another incomplete pass from Jay Sean Hill. This Bear defense is scaring him. Ladies and gentlemen, several Cleveland fans are packing up, starting to leave. The student section's still strong though, but several older fans, several more elderly fans are starting to leave the game.
You know, you can't help but think what kind of message that is sending to the football players that are watching them. They think that, you know, this game is quite possibly over for the Cleveland Raiders, but again, just under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Deshaun back to pass, quick pass. Nice move there by Keegan Jones, but he's got from behind by senior Colby Ufford. Third and short for the Blue Raiders here.
Our boys take initiative tonight and definitely claim the stadium name, Bear Stadium. This is Bear Stadium.
Thank you, Blair. Great commentary there from the sideline. You've done an excellent job all game.
Yes, Blair arguably has the best spot in Bear Stadium right there on the field in front of the band. She can see basically everything.
I do.
The band and the student section, the best place to be for a game.
That's exactly right. The energy is intense.
You can just feel the electricity in the air here tonight at Bear Stadium.
All right, Raiders looking to line up. Third down and a bit longer, I believe, the delay of game penalty was called on the Raiders. Jay Sean back to pass. Looking for the edge. And
Pass thrown to number 7, Treasure Johnson, but he was taken down immediately.
I'm here with Haney, our assistant principal.
I woke back up. Off and
McElhaney.
Thank you, Blair, and thank you, Mr. McElhaney.
first down for the Bears. Keegan Jones going, bringing down. Marshawn Lynch, he's duplicating it. He's looking to outrun Trayvon Ware, but he can't do it, but he gets down to the 10-yard line. Excellent job there. Once again, looking like a pro, different pro this time. Mr. Marshawn stimulation there. Breaking tackles, getting to the edge. Great job by Trayvon Ware catching up to make the touchdown-saving tackle. But it looks like Keegan Jones is down on the play, though. Looks like when Trayvon brought him down from behind, his knees could have buckled. Could be an ACL sprain, an MCL sprain, a cramp maybe. He's staying down, though.
And, you know, we've seen this is the first injury we've seen this game, but Bradley and Cleveland both have couple players out. Cortland Bradley out with a tweaked hamstring, and Eddie Gillette out with a concussion for Bradley. And two Cleveland starters that I have do not have their names at this time are out with mild concussions. So both teams missing a few players, but that doesn't seem to have stopped them tonight.
The player down is rolling in pain. Grabbed his knee. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but if I find out more, I will let you know. There is a swamp of athletic trainers out on the field with him.
Thank you, Blair.
Like she said, it could be a knee, which is probably an ACL or MCL type of sprain, maybe. He's laying on the ground now, the trainer's stretching it out. Maybe he'll come back to the game. You hate injuries so much, but especially Keegan Jones, who has really been the deciding factor for Cleveland all game long. Without him, the Raiders probably wouldn't even be in this game right now. So having him out would be a huge loss for any comeback attempt that the Raiders will try to attempt. Once again, with 7 minutes, 7 seconds left, having Keegan Jones out, he appears to be walking it off. He's stiff-legged. He may come back in if the Raiders score later. He may come in after a later offensive drive, but for now it looks like he'll be sidelined. But he did a great job getting to the 10-yard line. Jones walking it out. Like I said, he'll probably be back if the Raiders get the ball again. But as for now, they'll just have it at the red zone and at the 12-yard line for the Raiders. Jason Hill barking orders, telling everyone what to do. Upcoming play. Elder will probably be the man here. Ball on the ground! Fumble! 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 Ladies and gentlemen!
Recovered by the Bradley Bears!
A fumble and the defense super excited! Ladies and gentlemen, all the momentum Keegan Jones just got went downhill. A fumble on the play, recovered by the Bradley Central Bears!
That was recovered by junior Hunter Dugan.
You know, Hunter Dugan's made some great plays this game, and I believe he is one to watch.
No, it's not great field position. It's great to be a Bear with a 2-touchdown lead and the ball with only 6 minutes and 44 seconds left. What great plays made by the Bear defense there. Number 44 for the Raiders, Ben Wyrick wraps up Copeland there for a loss on the play. But the Bears are probably burning as much time as possible before maybe punting it away again. Once again, if the Bears score any type of points, the game will be over. But once again, the Raiders do have a shot if they can stop the Bears here. Tyler Carpenter signaling for a play clock burn. He wants as much time off the clock as possible before they give the ball back to the Raiders. 6 minutes left to go. Copeland with the pass. And he has a first down! Breaking tackles! Outrunning the defense. He is out of bounds! A great run there. That is how you burn out the clock. You get first downs. And ladies and gentlemen, this whole game, Cole Copeland has been on fire with his legs, looking like a Kendrick Lamar mixtape inside of a player. Absolutely amazing. Chance of it's great to be a Bradley Bear starting to ring out. 5 minutes, 59 seconds left, and the clock is not running. Copeland ran out of bounds, but still put the Bears in much better. Breaking free, making plays. He's down at the 40-yard line. Adam Mullis, the sophomore. Big play there.
And you know, I couldn't agree more with this chance of it's great to be a Bradley Bear. They have shown why it is great to be a Bradley Bear and why we should be proud of this football team, because they have absolutely had an amazing night tonight.
The Bears are getting wild. Ladies and gentlemen, and they have good reason to be. Cleveland takes a timeout to try and derail momentum for the Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, that rushing attack struggled so much earlier in the game, but they are coming in the clutch. Man, what a great rush right there.
After the timeout, and the Bears side is popping. They are very excited and ready for this game to be done.
Yes, thank you, Blair. I mean, it's been amazing so far.
And the Bears are just eating time. Eating time like Pac-Man eating power pellets. It is just going out right now. Lights going out like an Alaskan sunset. 5.5 minutes less to go in the game. Bears just taking their sweet time. Line lines up. Ready to run the next play. Mullis in the backfield. Have a great second half. Copeland breaks free! And I believe that'll be a first down for the Bears.
My, oh my, how many yards has he had?
Man, Copeland has really led this rushing attack tonight. Great passing in the first half. Great rushing in the second. These Bears are just starting to take the life right out of Cleveland. And several Cleveland fans are starting to leave the game. They're starting to give up hope. Bradley is doing a great job just running this ball right down Cleveland's throat.
Yeah, and you know, you can't help but look at the two sides of the field in comparison. Bradley's just packed out, basically standing room only. And Cleveland, everyone's basically just scattered.
4.5 minutes. Adam Mullis with the ball. Stopped short there by Ben Wyrick. Oh, no, not Ben Wyrick. Zach Willis, my bad. But still, once again, eating up that clock. But the time the Bears take their next snap, it'll probably be 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. That's a lot of time, and right here, the Bears are about 1.5 first downs away from being in Michael Bergovsky's range for a field goal, and a field goal would kill all hopes of a Cleveland comeback. Copeland up the middle, stopped by Willis. 2 timeouts left for Cleveland. 3rd and about 5 or 6. 3.5 minutes left. Time just slowly dwindling away from the Raiders. They need a huge play here if they want any chance of winning this game. We look over at the Cleveland side, and several of the sections are starting to become more and more empty. The student section holding true to their students, though. Great job by the student section. Copeland up the middle, almost got to the end zone right there. That is another first down, and man, oh man, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, tennis and football don't go very well together very often, but I believe this is one of those times where it's appropriate to use the term game, set, match.
Bradley student section with cheers of "We can't hear you" for the Cleveland side, and, you know, holding true.
And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, another other sports terminology. Chess, the king, Cole Copeland, passing to his rook, Tyler Carpenter. Ladies and gentlemen, checkmate for the Cleveland Blue Raiders.
The action on the field here is the cheerleaders are dancing, going crazy. It's great.
The king, Cole Copeland, passing to his rook, Tyler Carpenter, checkmate, Cleveland Blue Raiders. Bergovsky looking to kick one in here to make it 34-13. Flag on the play, though.
To say it's a great day to be a Bradley statement. Lots of electric.
Absolutely, Blair. I don't know if you can put it any better. And there's another PAT made by Michael Bergovsky. 4 of 5 on the night. That puts him at 15 for 18 on the year on PATs.
Just under 3 minutes left here in the game. Bradley 34, Cleveland 13. And, you know, you can't help but think back to last year, a very close game, the Raiders winning only 23-18. So you've got to feel like for these seniors that are leaving this year, this is great for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the game is practically over. The Raiders will just rest Keegan Jones. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left. I believe that the Bears will just maybe play their JV, allow Cleveland to get a few first downs to run out the clock. But all in all, this game is just about over. This game, 2 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in this rivalry game. Pick out your defensive and offensive plays for the game. Defensive and offensive plays for the game. Yeah, just that. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. The game is ticking down. Stands for Cleveland looking more and more empty after every tick of the clock.
left in this game. And you can feel the excitement from the Bradley Bears.
Cleveland players run out of bounds. A flag comes in. Very loud Go Bears chants coming from the Bradley student section. A lot of cheering. Great job by the group, or by both student sections, really. Cleveland student section has not played out up there. They're staying true to their team. Good job and good sportsmanship from them. Great job by the Bradley student section cheering their team on throughout the entire night. Just a great job all around. Great sportsmanship from both teams tonight and both sides. A timeout here.
And you know, Brett, I think if we're looking at defensive and offensive players here, we're looking at the ones from Cleveland. I think their two best offensive players tonight have been number 21, Keegan Jones, and the freshman, Michaelia Selder. You know, both made some very good plays during this game and, you know, helped Cleveland get their 13 points up on the board. And defensively, I think Ben Wyrick, their senior linebacker, has made it difficult for the Bears to get the points up, but they have.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. Keegan Jones, really the spark plug that Bradley needed. However, I would be worried. Keegan Jones and Elder will be around for the next 3 years. Keegan will be here for 2 years after this game. That's something you may need to worry about in the future, but for tonight, their efforts weren't just one enough. And for senior Ben Wyrick and Zach Willis, they both had great games. Magnificent effort, keeping Bradley in check for so long, but just busting out in the end. A great job from those two all game long, though. And for the Bradley side, defensive-wise, I think you already know what I'm going to say. So offensively, you can't go with anyone else than Cole Copeland. Sometimes he's just so fantastic, so wonderful, makes all the right decisions, and this is one of those games where he really stepped up and led his team to victory today.
Absolutely, Brett.
Cleveland completes a pass for the first down. Defensively, you just know, Kevin Gentry and Malik Whaley setting the edge all night, doing their job. I'm sure they're going to grade out 95% or above on game film. Great job from both of those two underclassmen, junior Malik Whaley and sophomore Kevin Gentry. All districts for both of them is what I would predict at the end of the season. What about you, Tori?
I think absolutely.
Quick pass got here, and he's brought down in bounds. And that was we're at 1 minute, 59 seconds.
And another first down for the Blue Raiders now. Across the 45.
First down, the clock will stop. We're at 2 minutes, 1 second.
That pass was to number 17, Robert Anderson.
I believe the Cleveland Blue Raiders are trying to hurry up here. And Robert Anderson, another great senior, pulling double duty tonight, did a great job in the secondary for the Blue Raiders and playing wide receiver. Quick pass to Keegan Jones, who's back in the game. And he tries to backtrack just like he did earlier, but this time it goes nowhere. That Bradley front seven has looked ferocious in all of its games so far this year. We have 2 seniors on it. But Malik's going to be back next year. He's really good. Kevin's going to be here the next 2 years. Tollison's going to be here for a while. So. Jay-Sean Hill back to pass. Quick pass here. First down made, but under a minute left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland will not be coming back. And for all the Bears seniors, they will get to bookend their victories over the Cleveland. 1 victory in their freshman year, 1 victory in their senior year, and that's got to feel good.
Up the road, a piece to McMinn County.
As we look forward to next week, the Cleveland Raiders will be taking on McMinn County at McMinn. Good luck to them, and good luck to all the wonderful players who have shown good sportsmanship so far tonight. And the Bears will be going to Jefferson County for the 2nd district game of the season.
And you know, we see as the clock winds down here. Cleveland's already sparse stand, getting a little bit sparser, and Bradley's stands just starting to lighten up.
Yep, that'll happen when you're winning really big. 34-13, more than double Cleveland's score. That's what's going to happen when you start winning big like that. And with 30 seconds left to go, can't blame them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the game, be safe and drive home. Be careful.
Bradley's student section is eager to get out on the field and celebrate with all the football players.
Yes, thank you, Blair. We see everybody already up on the fence waiting to rush the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a week worth of hype, several wars on Twitter, it looks like the Bradley Central Bears are going to be coming out on top, 34-13. Jay Sean back to pass, throws one deep. Oh, it's caught inside. Number 7, Treasure Johnson on the catch. 28 seconds left. Injury timeout though. Bear player down on the field. Injury timeout. Trainers come out onto the field. Like Blair said, so many students are ready to jump onto the field. What a huge game this has been.
And you know, we see above the student section a sign being held up that says Bear Cave. This absolutely true.
Jake Presley injured on the play, but he's walking out. He's jogging a little bit. He looks to be fine. Good job there by Jake Presley.
They marked it at the 5, so the pass is good to Michael for
5-yard line. Game is really over. We're just going to see if Cleveland can score one final touchdown here from the 5-yard line as they come out onto the field.
All right, defense.
The clock's running,
Second round.
and I'm sure that this will probably be the last play of the game. Jay Sean Hill to the edge, and he's pushed out of bounds. Never mind, we'll have another play right here. 15 seconds left. Like I said, with just 15 seconds left in the game, Bradley's pretty much all but officially won this game as of right now. It's really just about Cleveland scoring a touchdown here. We'll see if the Bears can restrict the Raiders from one final score. Everyone on the line. Jay Sean pushing, and he's in. There's a touchdown, but 34 flags everywhere, though. I'm sure that'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the play. Presley comes back in for Carp. And Carpenter had a great night tonight as the Bears' leading receiver. Nick Howell ended up being the Bears' leading receiver in this game, though. Great job by sophomore Nick Howell.
So it is a touchdown for, I believe that was Milt straight ahead.
19-34. I believe that the Raiders will be going for 2 here, though.
Foul came in after the play.
No, they'll go for a straight PAT. And it's good. 20-34 will end up being your final score. I'm predicting. Maybe Bradley scores a return here. I've seen crazy things happen. We just never know.
Fans are reminded not to be on the field immediately following the ball game. We appreciate your cooperation with that.
Kason Steele back for the kickoff return. He has had many great kickoff returns this game.
Thank you, Blair.
Like Blair said, Kason still several great returns tonight. Doing absolutely great. Cleveland student section.
You can hear the rabid screams from Cleveland student section.
Cleveland student section, onside kick here, easily recovered, and I believe that a knee will be taken to end the game. Cleveland student section on the sidelines, Bradley student section is on the sideline. Both are ready to congratulate their team. Cleveland for its great effort, Bradley for a great rivalry win. Cole Copeland will be taking a knee. Cleveland players paying their respect, not coming at it too hard. And that is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Your score, the Bradley Central Bears 34, the Cleveland Blue Raiders 20. A great game, a great rivalry, and hopefully 2 great seasons underway. As for the year, Bradley moves on to 3-1, while Cleveland drops to 1-3. A great job by Bradley so far this year. Their only loss coming to Science Hill last week by 3 points. It looks like they're going to be absolutely fantastic for the rest of the season. And both teams now shaking hands, being good sports. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we have our very own Blair Terrell going down to interview the winning coach, head coach, Damon Floyd.
Following the team prayer, head coach Damon Floyd up in the press box for post-game interview.
Who are those other?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us throughout the broadcast tonight. Be sure and check us out for our next home game.
The Bradley section is storming the field to support their Bears, who had just had a victory over a crosstown rival.
Yes, thank you, Blair. The student section absolutely rabid as they run out to their team.
Let's look. Hey.
All right, that's all we have you tonight. Thank you for listening in, and that's from me and Tori. That's all we have for tonight.
God bless and go Bears.
Floyd, it's a great day to
Maybe in the parking lot. Oh, I like.
I have to go up those stairs.
She broke.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I broke my shoe. I'm gonna need somebody to walk in front